What are we doing now?
So we're going to do a promo because I want to run this on the radio. Jan, are you here?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. So we're going to do a promo, Jan, and go ahead.
What do you want me to do?
The promo.
What promo?
The promo for Night Talk.
What do you want me to do? Guy, you got to give me some heads up, what the fuck we're going to do.
We're raw reality. I mean, you just got to say, hey, this is Young Buck, and listening to me on Night Talk with Joe Roxx every Thursday at 10 p.m. Eastern. That's it.
Right. Hey, ladies, this is Young Buck. Come listen to me on Night Talk with Joe Roxx every Thursday night, 10 o'clock Eastern.
All right, go ahead.
Mr. Coach, looking for some information out there.
What the fuck are you talking about? It's a promo for the radio.
Oh.
Take two. Go ahead. What? Go ahead.
Looking for some information.
Yeah. This is the coach from Night Talk.
He's trolling
Joe Roxx. Check.
Send me your number so I can call you.
Yeah, send me your number, or you can come and swim in my pool.
Yeah, there you go.
All right, go ahead, say it.
Move on.
He's a pussy, Jan. You know what I mean? He's a pussy.
The views and opinions of this broadcast do not reflect the views and opinions of Radio Global, Who Knew Production, and its affiliates. Enjoy the show.
You're about to listen to Night Talk, so buckle up. Your host tonight, Joe Roxx and the Dog, now on Spreaker every Thursday, 1 a.m. Eastern.
My neighbor,
yeah,
same place I'm at. They went.
Welcome
to
Night Talk with Joe
Kissimmee.
Roxx.
Wow, that's so. You just snuck in there.
Here's Joe.
Hey, he just snuck in there. Thanks, Matt, for that. Good evening, everybody, and welcome to Night Talk tonight. I was just talking about the category what?
4.
Storm.
Matthew?
Is it Matthew? It's Matt. It's
Named after me. You know that.
Yeah.
I'm
exactly.
kicking Florida's ass. That's what it is.
Right.
I hope you're going to pay for my place. It's going.
Actually,
down.
it missed the edge of Florida, so it's going at the coast now, they said.
Oh, really? Wow. I hope everybody, is okay over there. I mean, actually, Kimberly Murray, who's not here right now, has some friends down there.
Kimberly was just here. What happened to her?
And I think that she's stuck in the hurricane out in Oklahoma. Yeah, maybe. I really
they're
don't know.
playing night golf on the golf course behind her or something. That's weird.
yeah, something.
I have major family down there.
Major?
Really? They've all moved inland.
Right.
And even inland, one of them's in Kissimmee. In Kissimmee,
they don't say Kissimmee. They say Kissimmee.
Kiss my ass is getting hit just as hard as the coast. They're saying.
Really?
It's
and who are they exactly?
Who what?
Who?
The people I know down there?
No, who are they? Who's saying?
Well, the Weather Bureau, all them people.
Don't you think that people like that, they kind of make you build up?
Well, I hope you're right.
No,
well, they said the winds.
Right, because
they're talking the winds are 140 plus, and they're gusting up to 165.
Exactly. Yeah.
Well, I mean, if it comes up here, it's going to blow all the leaves off the tree.
We're not getting.
How do you know?
Because I watch the weather.
Well, who watches the weather?
We're not getting it.
No, but who watches the weather?
We might have a couple of showers if we're lucky.
Oh, God.
All right. 100, like Matt said, 145 plus mile an hour winds.
Mm-hmm.
And I know at least 10 families down there that have moved.
So you got major families.
Major family down there.
Major. Wow.
Major family.
That's unbelievable.
And I went down there.
Yeah.
My car's going to be ruined. My place is going to be ruined. It's going to be ugly. The owner of the park I'm in said, I'm coming back, and I don't expect my place to be here. It's going to be It's going to be gone.
Wow.
This is the most devastating storm.
Here's the sad part.
No,
Cape Canaveral's ever had. This is the most devastating storm that they have ever had in history.
Really?
Big canal.
First of all, I want to introduce everybody, by the way. Kimberly is here.
Hi, Kimberly.
Hello, everyone.
Yeah, you can't just smile, Kimberly. She smiles every week. Did you ever
You can
notice?
smile.
She just like
Well,
glows.
yeah, no,
she
I mean,
got a light in your mouth or what? Then my God, her teeth are like glowing.
No,
I know, no kidding. Kimberly's all dressed up as usual. She looks great. And
she doesn't have that.
I can't see her shoulders.
no,
whatever it is.
actually, to tell you the truth,
my friends told me I should just wear my pajamas on
no,
here.
no, well,
No.
they must be from South Carolina.
Yeah.
Then. But listen, I'm sorry about that, Ann. Anyway, I want to give a shout out to Don G. By the way, Don
G.
looking good out there. You know, I want to give a shout out to anybody that you know in Florida or something.
Oh, I know a ton of people in Florida.
All right, then forget about it. No, just one-
I got a place in Florida. I'm going to lose it. I'm devastated.
All right,
here.
well, okay,
Go
well,
ahead.
yeah.
Hey, here's the sad thing, guys. My one friend was at Beaufort Memorial Hospital where they didn't evacuate because they have a lot of critical care patients. Could evacuate did. So some of them, they're stuck there. They're going to be in the hurricane no matter what.
Who was?
No, we're not. We're not.
No, we're not.
Her friends are.
What?
Yeah.
My place is.
He has-
Friends are, I mean, they're stuck there because there's critical care patients and they can't just evacuate. Where are they going to go?
Right. I hear you.
Oh no, right, yeah, definitely. Yeah.
They can go inland though, I believe.
Because where I am, there's a big hospital like right down the street. Where the hell, where are they going to go? They just can't evacuate these people in this big, huge hospital.
They could.
Oh, what
They live like a
Well,
school bus.
they did evacuate in Charleston. They evacuated the VA hospital, but there's too many hospitals to evacuate. There's too many people who live there who are sick. You have some people who, they depend on Meals on Wheels to come in. Those people, they're still stuck in their homes.
And that's God's resting place. I mean, waiting room. That's God's waiting room.
Where?
Florida is God's waiting room.
Miami Beach is God's waiting room.
Florida is God's waiting room.
Why? Who said that?
It's all retired old people that run their way to heaven. They're on their way.
How do you know they're going to heaven though?
So it's Florida.
They're on their way out. It's God's.
Either that or
waiting
God's
room.
pretty ticked
God's
off at
waiting room.
America,
Yeah, I hear you. Anyway, I just want to say Matt's here.
Hey, Matt.
Matt's doing us up, and
Yo.
the coach is here.
That coach is here.
We don't know who's coming out. Actually, Cindy Hobbs is hiding underneath her bed because she's in North Carolina.
She said she didn't even have a flashlight.
Did she find a flashlight?
Yeah. I told her I got a lighter.
She has a
I sent it to her.
She has a candle.
Well, I told her.
I saw the lighter. I saw that.
I
said
sent her a candle.
Yeah, I told her if things get really, really bad, I mean real bad, you can always go to Kimberly's house. She got a pool, right? I told
Oh, I
Ann,
invited
too.
them. They
Yeah.
can come here.
Yeah, so,
I should
We
have.
didn't get invited.
I should have invited.
No, but we didn't get it. What?
No.
No, she can't come up this high.
I have a pool table, a theater room.
Yeah, see?
I live on the
It's
golf
like going on
course.
vacation.
Hold on,
Yeah,
hold on.
shit me, right?
Is it, Joe, is it like this?
What is she on, a resort?
I have a pool table, a theater room.
She owns a resort?
We have
Yeah,
servants'
no shit.
quarters out back.
Yeah, no shit. Hey, that's that's great.
You
I
dump,
mean,
you dump your pop, your pop pans. You got to dump those yourself. I'm not doing that.
that's right. I hear you.
Does she have rooms there and stuff? Oh,
No, it's a one-bedroom apartment.
one-bedroom apartment?
It's
That's all I need, actually.
Yeah.
That's all I need.
Anyway, I want to mention some of our advertisers.
Well, we're sponsoring Lou's Hot Sauce. Lou promised he will be here next week.
No kidding,
I
really.
talked to him today. I was over the big guys,
Yeah.
and him and I put a phone call in, and
Oh, that's
Yeah, well,
yeah.
I told the big guy, I says, what's up with Lou?
Yeah.
Well,
Yeah.
Joe advertises every day. Every
Yeah,
Thursday,
yeah.
We don't hear from him.
Right, exactly.
Well, he promised he will be here next Thursday.
Well, you know what it
How's
is?
that?
He plays horseshoes a lot.
Yeah, that's over. And I dug into it. That's over. And he also added that, by the way, me and my partner won the championship. So,
Yeah.
I says, okay.
Yeah.
So what's
Yeah.
that going to do? Every Thursday night, Joe mentions
Yeah, www.hotsaucevault.com.
And I said, I always call it Lou Hut stuff, but no,
Yeah.
it's Lou Hut stuff.
That's
I mean,
right.
Lou Hut sauce.
Uh,
Well, he promised he'll be in next week.
That's fine. He's probably busy. He's creating other sauces.
Well, that's true.
Yeah,
That's a
he
good
could
point.
be.
Good point.
Yeah, he could be.
Good point.
Or he's playing a horseshoe tournament. Who the hell knows? We don't know.
Well, the horseshoe tournament's over, according
Yeah.
to him. So.
Also, Joyce's Salon, 132 Ferry Street in Everett. Joyce is my
Mass?
choice. Yeah,
Mass?
yeah. Joyce is my choice. So,
It's my choice. I like that.
yeah,
I like
I made that up.
I like that.
I just made that up. Well, she's my choice. I go there pretty much every week.
Well, there you go.
For a touch up.
There you go.
So.
Get yourself touched up.
Exactly. And also legal seafood. If it's not fresh, it ain't legal, right?
Indubitably.
Yeah. And so thank you for the from us. We really appreciate that. I really didn't have much to, there's a lot of things going on. I mean, Kimberly, I'm sure you watched the vice presidential candidate, what do you call that?
Debate.
Yes, I did.
Yeah. And what you think
Yeah,
of
the
it?
debate. And I think that Kane interrupted Pence way too many times, and I think that it was another biased moderator. And I think that Trump and Pence are going to be a great vice president candidate.
Kane looked like a little kid that had his feathers ruffled.
He looks like a clown.
He was so.
Yeah, he looked all disheveled.
He looked like he was out of his element, and he looked really nervous when he had to answer some of the questions.
Are you shitting me?
Yeah.
No, but when they
Way
talk
out of
about
his element.
when Kane said that the Clinton Foundation was one of the highest rated foundations, and then they fact checked it. They pulled it off of the, where they actually
Clinton
rate
website.
them. Yeah, I'm like, because the problem was only 5% of the donations were going to the actual charities.
Wow. We should actually do something like that.
Yeah, it's how you get rich.
I got a kick out of they said, he said, she said, everybody.
But you said they. You said they too. You said they down in Florida. Who are they? We don't know who they is.
I know who they. I talked.
No,
to them.
but we don't know who they are.
Well, I mean, but they.
Yeah, but
they say.
But that's what you just
They said that Trump, the money he was supposed to get to these places never gave it to him. So
who cares about that?
Who knows?
Yeah,
who the
cares?
freak knows?
Yeah.
I agree. Who the frick is they?
Well, I don't know who they are. Who is it?
It's like Trump called me a fatty because I ate too much after I won Miss Universe or whatever. I'm like, give me a break. They're worried about.
And I'm parading around in a bathing suit.
They're worried about fat shaming, and he's trying to do is worry about stuff that's actually happening in this country that means something. And they're worried about. They want to turn it. They want to turn it into the petty issues.
He's gullible, very gullible.
No, they want to turn. They want to turn it into a petty issue that he's a womanizer and all this. And he's trying to do is straighten out our economy.
Not wrong being a womanizer. Is there anything wrong with being a womanizer?
No.
I think Kane has ADD and ADHD, and he forgot to take his pills that day. Is what I really think.
Yeah, I mean,
I love the Photoshop of the eyebrows.
If anybody out there has social media, you should. I mean, what Kimberly posts is really funny. I mean, she posts a lot of funny stuff constantly. I mean, it's too bad.
Kimberly's very knowledgeable. Very.
Oh, I know that, but she's also funny. Okay, and
I speak the truth.
Yeah, she posts a lot of funny stuff. I mean, I laugh all day at her stuff. Not all day, maybe like a quarter of the day.
On occasion.
Yeah,
on occasion. On occasion.
No, but she does post a lot of funny stuff. Okay, I mean,
sure she does.
She does. I'm telling you, she does. I know. I mean, I read it. I mean, I watch it and stuff like that. Matty Boy, on the other hand, he doesn't really post that funny stuff. He puts scary clowns on it.
Oh yeah.
He does that stuff. And mysterious things and stuff like that. But
you've heard about that now, haven't you? You haven't heard about it out
Clowns have lives too. Clowns' lives matter, right?
Exactly. Clowns' lives matter.
Yeah.
But another thing is that this season's all over pretty much. Now we're into fall.
Oh, big time. A beautiful day today, though, up here.
Yeah, and speaking of beautiful days, if you want to give us a call at 1-866-255-5401, that's the Halloween hotline this week.
225,
call.
not 255.
Same thing.
225-5401.
Same thing.
Yeah, whatever. But yeah, you could tweet us on Armed Radio 1 also. But anyway, This month is going flying by.
The whole year's flown by. The whole summer.
Hey, I'm thinking of doing away with my Twitter account. Did you hear today that judge said that they can serve you through Twitter?
Really?
Seriously?
No, I didn't hear that. Service what?
Yeah.
So
Alcohol?
your next Facebook punishment.
No, that they can serve you with
through Twitter.
papers.
No, they can't do that. You got to sign
Seriously.
for them.
They can serve you with what?
They can serve you with legal papers. You know, you're being served through Twitter. It's not asking us.
Oh, she's not like that. She's a Republican.
I don't know.
Anyway, Kimberly, what's going on with you out there? Anything?
I'm just trying to get my friends who are stubborn in the East Coast to move, to get out of town. They're like, oh, I think I'm going to wait. And I'm like, you better get out because I'm not going to another funeral this year. I've been to enough.
Yeah, I hear that.
I hear that one of my relatives is in Myrtle Beach. Myrtle Beach is mandatory.
Oh, it's mandatory in a lot of the places,
Well, you got
and they're not
relatives
leaving.
all over the states, huh?
I get all over the states, all over the world and Canada.
Nope.
All over the world and Canada.
Wow.
All right.
Okay, my girlfriend, it was mandatory yesterday that she leave it.
Mandatory. What? I'm sorry.
It was
what?
mandatory that she leave. Anne, it was mandatory she leave at 3 p.m. She didn't leave till today.
Yeah, well, like I said, Myrtle Beach is not Myrtle Beach, but Merritt Island is mandatory out.
No kidding. Well, that being said, if you want to see us on Ustream, you can come see us on Ustream, Matt. How would they do? Kimberly has a nice outfit on tonight. Kimberly
always looks lovely.
Yeah. Actually,
I must say lovely.
Yeah. She had that blouse on last week.
Is that a hijab?
Yes. The cold shoulder blouse. Oh, there she is. Look,
She's wearing one of the Muslim hijabs, or what do they call them things?
Oh, I can't see it.
This is not a Muslim hijab.
There you go.
No. And
When it rained.
you know what happened? I was riding in town. I was in town, right? And I seen a girl with that stuff. That same thing.
You did?
Yeah. Unbelievable. Right on Tremont Street.
So Billy started the trend.
A trend, yeah. I seen it. It was unbelievable. I was going to go up to her and say,
You know Kimberly? Kimberly.
Yeah, I was going to say.
I think she was the one of these. She wanted to be a Kimberly lookalike.
Exactly.
I think exactly.
Exactly. And what else was going on? I just,
How about?
I've been talking to a lot of Democrats lately because I want to figure out why are they really voting for Hillary? I've been asking why. This is what I get. Well, we're voting because we want another Democrat.
Open up. I can't hear her.
Yeah, you froze up.
You hear her?
Kimberly, no, you froze up. You froze up, Kimberly.
So can you hear me now?
Yeah.
So what they're saying is they're voting Democratic for Hillary because they just want to keep a Democrat in office. That's their only reason.
Bullshit.
They have no foundation. It is. Hello. It is.
Hey, hello. No, Joe, please don't have to believe I'm a Democrat.
Hello.
No, that's bullshit. No, that's bullshit. But
I mean, here's the second thing. So I've been getting them on the pro-life. So I'm like, okay, so Hillary's already murdered 4 men for Gaza, including my friend Ty Woods, and she believes in murdering babies in the womb. So you're going to vote for a murderer or a non-murderer? That's simple, right? Well, they don't like that part. So I said, no, let me show you some video.
Women should be alive. So
No, that's not. No, you're carrying a little bit too much.
No,
He believes in pro-adoption.
he believes women shouldn't be
Pro-adoption.
alive. He believes
He's
women don't
pro-adoption.
belong on the earth. He
on.
believes
Who
women do
said
not
that? Who
belong
said
on
that?
the earth.
Who
Trump
said?
does.
Oh, because they
Come
just
on.
send
No,
you
he's
that
an
big.
idiot, 'cause he's an
Because they
idiot.
just send you that
He's an
big
idiot.
postcard in the mail
Postcard.
from the Democratic committee.
I throw that any.
No,
I
you read that.
I throw them
No, you read
on your
that.
lawn. I throw them on your lawn.
You read
All
that
right?
postcard, didn't you?
Yeah, what postcard?
You know, that big ass postcard that they sent in the mail today.
Once I see that,
Democrat.
once I see that beady-eyed thing staring at me like this,
New Hampshire
I
Democrats
throw it in
against
trash.
Trump.
I throw
And
it in
now, did you see his new commercial, Kimberly?
beady eyes. Little beady eyes.
They have all these little girls stand in front of mirror and stuff like that, and then they
I
put
saw it.
yeah. I mean,
It's
they're
ridiculous.
getting
Everything's taken out of context.
right. They're getting really nasty. I mean, it's going to get worse.
They're turning it into a social issue for fat shaming, and what the deal is had nothing to do with that. But the problem is if you want to get down to realization, they don't want to talk about the real topics of what happened, about how Hillary, when she was Secretary of State, she was pissed off at Gaddafi because Gaddafi wouldn't back her when she ran for president the first time. So he was going to sign a peace agreement. She denied it. She said no. And then what'd she do? She destabilized Libya. She went in there. What'd she do? You saw the video. We came. We saw. He died. And she laughed about it. Can you show me some next week? Why don't you bring some
They said
information?
That.
Yeah, they.
Well,
Coach, just because you sit there with your flip phone.
Why did you start doing some fact checking?
Because you're watching CNN and you're with your flip phone, you're not going to see any of this stuff because they're not going to show it to you.
See, you had to mention his flip phone now.
They're not going to do it.
See, now you're just being mean. Now you're being Trump. Hey, Mr. Trump.
Yeah.
Mr. Trump.
Yeah,
now you're being Trump.
Your phone shaming.
Now,
You
if I
want
would
to
have
see me?
said,
Just come on my face page.
We have a new thing out there right now.
You just phone shamed him.
shame.
Yeah,
Very good.
Phone shaming.
if I'd have said
You heard
his
it here
fat
for the first
phone,
time, phone shaming.
So
We're gonna start a new trend.
Yeah,
His
Phone
fat
shaming.
phone.
if you don't have like a
It's
fancy
a fat
phone
phone.
like
You don't have an iPod 99.9. Okay, that's phone shaming.
big shot.
That's
big shot.
something Trump would do.
Yeah,
That's something
look,
Trump would do.
yeah. look.
If you can't wear that bikini, that's something Trump. Now he's trying.
No,
to
but you wouldn't want to see
now
Matt in
he's
a
trying-
bikini.
I know, but now he's trying to shame me.
Did he just say ball shaming?
My poor little phone.
I hope they didn't say shaving.
That does the same goddamn thing. His
Shaving?
stupid $600
Ball
phone
shaving.
does. I paid $30 for this phone. All right,
See what you did
it works
now?
fine.
Now you make
Really?
me feel bad.
I thought you got that one free.
$30.
I tell you what, they ripped you off because you could get those
All right.
things free with soup.
Okay.
But what a shame. See?
Well,
He's phone shaming. He's a phone shamer.
So I heard that next week he's going to shave his balls online, right? Is that what you heard?
Oh, free phone? I don't
You know.
No.
Come on, now it's that phone shaming.
Yeah. Yeah. Well,
I think Joe
It sounds
said
like
a whole new
ball
word
shaming.
in the vocabulary.
phone shaming. Phone shaming. Yeah.
You heard it here for the first
I think
time.
that's a
On
sham
Night
wow.
Talk.
Isn't that
On
towel
Night
that...
Talk with Joe Roxx.
That's right. Every Thursday,
Every
10 p.m.
Thursday,
Hey.
Night Talk with Joe Roxx. You heard phone shaming.
Phone
for the first
shaming.
time.
That's right.
Hey, isn't that a sham wow? Isn't that thing, that towel they use to wipe shit up all the time? And it's...
Okay, here's my second argument with Hillary. She has promised to take away our guns. Amendment, okay. Next week, I'm going to have Paul Cordell on. He's actually a lobbyist. He did a lot of lobbyists for gun rights and our Constitution. But she's promised to take away our guns while she has, everyone arming her. That's not right.
Where do they get this stuff?
They talk to each other.
Where
the
do they
two of
get
them.
this stuff?
They're
You
like-
don't want to take your freaking gun away. I have
I've
40 guns.
She
You want
said
to
it.
take these goddamn assault weapons off the streets, and I don't blame her. Are you shitting me? Who the freak needs a
So you're taking them-
machine gun?
actually,
Criminals don't follow the law.
Actually,
You don't want to take your goddamn weapon. No,
actually,
now I'm getting upset.
Okay.
Now I'm getting upset.
Criminals-
Get the crock of bull.
okay.
Do not
Actually, hold on. Actually,
Follow.
go ahead, Kimberly. Go ahead.
Criminals do not abide by any laws. Sorry.
She's right.
They don't.
That's the whole United States of America. That ain't Hillary. That ain't Joe. That ain't Harry. That ain't
No,
Joe.
that's Hillary.
It's the freaking system.
Yeah.
It's the system. It's the whole government system.
And we'll get-
It's not Hillary.
we'll
It's
get-
not Donald. It's either one of them.
We're
It's
getting
Obama.
phone shamed.
It's either one of them.
Yeah.
It's neither one of them. That's the whole freaking system that does that.
Right.
Hey, are we...
Hillary does not want to take your guns away. She wants the assault weapons off the freaking street.
She would like to
And I do
take
too.
every...
I have 40 guns.
Hold on.
She'd like to
Yes,
take
you got
every
a
gun away, if she could.
Every gun.
No, she does not.
Every gun.
Woke up my
Correct.
I know, basic.
Okay, let's look at Paris. Okay? Paris is a gun-free zone, and guess what happened? Kim Kardashian got robbed at gunpoint in a gun-free
My
city.
guys in cop uniforms, ma'am.
Can I just say something to you? Kimberly?
Guys in cop uniforms.
Actually, the coach and I, we're putting the red lights in the front, so that means we're gun free.
Ah, there you go.
On our outside our house, there's a little.
Yeah, so the
little
robbers
lights.
will know to rob you. Okay,
Yeah,
they're going
put
to know
up-
to go in
put
your
up
house
a
and rob
Faking
you.
them out.
Please rob
Faking
me.
them out.
I am unarmed, and a victim. Please.
We're faking
Hey,
them
why
out.
don't you
We're faking them out.
just move
I
it
have
with
like-
Kim Kardashian? I mean, there you go.
I have like 40 guns.
Yeah, I mean, I feel like I'm sitting next to a battleship next
Yeah,
door.
I have like, no, I don't
Did
have
you,
any semi-automatic weapons.
Yeah.
Why do I need a semi-automatic weapon?
Do you have a
I need
handgun besides...
semi-automatic weapon.
Hey, Coach, do you have a handgun besides a revolver?
Actually, I got a bazooka.
No. Do you have a handgun besides a revolver?
I got.
No, he got all kinds of guns. Yeah.
No, but I'm talking about you have. Okay, does it look similar to this?
Your finger?
Oh, is that
a cigarette lighter?
That's
one of them cigarette lighters. Hey, is that one of them cigarette? Shoot yourself?
Okay. Oh, he took it out. Yeah. Oh, and that's a wad cutter. What do you need a wad cutter for? Why would you need a wad cutter?
Let me see that bullet again.
That's a wad cutter.
Because if somebody wants to mess with me, I'm going to drop him. I'm going to drop him. I don't want him to play with him.
Baseball.
But no. But do you have any weapon that resembles that?
I have 45. I have everything.
Okay.
I have 45.
What type of weapon is that?
Here's the big question. Do you know how to use the weapons you have?
Hold up, Kimberly. I want to ask him a question because I want him to answer it himself. You said they don't need any semi-automatics.
No.
What do you think that is? That is a semi-automatic handgun.
Yeah, but my question to you is, why do you have a wad? Why you have wad cutters in there?
It's called critical defense. They're critical defense rounds.
You're a radio host. What do you need critical defense for?
I'm an ex-cop.
Somebody looking for you? Is somebody looking for you or what?
Maybe.
So the way the wad cutter, you know how the way the wad cutter works, right? Yeah. Okay, so one of those things hits you, man. You're going down.
Man, if you
I hope so.
Even the cops.
If I have to shoot you,
need all that,
I want you to go down. I don't want to sit there and maim him.
Hey,
I don't want to sit there and, ooh, he hit me in the arm. I want him to go plop.
I know, but you could shoot him in the
baseball
foot.
bat will go up.
No, you could shoot him in the foot.
No. If I have to shoot him, I'm shooting him center mass.
Have you ever shot? I'm not getting to that either. Go ahead.
Yeah, no, don't go there. No, because he's a police officer. Don't whatever. That's his own business. Anyway, well, that's. I mean,
all right, what's our next call?
I feel protected because he has that.
I do too.
Yeah,
I definitely feel protected.
Yeah.
Hopefully, he lives down the street. By the time I get to my guns,
But what I'm saying is,
I'll have the one clip and the wrong gun. I'll have it backwards. I'll have it all backwards.
but people talk about, they go, they don't need any semi-automatics. I go, that's a semi-automatic.
Well,
but I think they're talking about rifles.
Thank you.
Yeah, I don't think they're talking about handguns.
Okay.
They're talking about assault weapons. Assault weapons. That's my fault. I said the wrong
An
thing.
AR-15 is
Assault
not an assault weapon.
Excuse me.
An AR-15 appears to look like the
assault weapon. Assault weapon is, like you said, the machine guns.
Yeah,
and
that's
machine guns and shit like
that.
the AR-15.
Matt, why don't you just get a hand grenade? I mean, why
No, but the AR-15.
Why fuck around with the gun? Get a hand.
Hey,
Get a hand
the
grenade.
AR-15
Everybody gets taken out.
does not shoot fully automatic.
Everybody gets taken out with a hand grenade, man.
Hey, but the AR-15.
Hand grenade. Why screw around with that clip? Get a hand grenade, man.
So anyway,
Because I don't want to kill myself.
The reason why this is so
Get with
heated,
the time.
the reason why it's so heated in here, it's typically not like this, but we're all on TV.
We're all on edge.
So we're not. I'm not on edge.
I'm on edge.
I'm not on edge.
He might as well have a goddamn hand grenade. I know he's talking.
No, I know, and
Give
so
him a hand grenade.
actually,
more drinks,
we're actually arguing face to face, so that's why it gets so heated. If we're just talking on the radio, it doesn't really get like that, right?
No, it does.
It does. Really? I don't know. Speaking about that, what about your pool?
What about it?
Did you, winterize it yet or something like
Oh,
that?
that's done. That's a done deal. Yeah.
Oh, okay. All right. That's
All
good.
set.
That's good. That's good. What about, do you want to pull
It was
some-
95 here today in Oklahoma.
What
No,
happened?
I did not winterize it.
What happened, Kimberly? Kimberly's gone again.
Kimberly, where are you?
Yeah, I think she has.
It was 95 degrees here today.
Get out of town.
Really? Are you still got your pool open?
I hope so.
It's not me, it's your radio station. Yes.
No, it's not my radio station. My radio station is solid.
It's
Okay,
fine.
it's fiction. Okay, it has nothing to do with
It's a
that.
producer.
Yeah. Anyway, you still got your pool open?
Yes, it's still open.
Oh.
What's the temperature?
Well, it's 95 out today. It's pretty hot.
How about the pool?
75.
Oh, it's pretty good. It's not bad.
I don't think it's heated though. Is your pool heated?
No, I want to get it heated.
You don't or do?
No, she does.
We don't have it heated, but it is salt water.
Oh, okay.
They don't have salt water. What'd you get?
We have salt water in Oklahoma.
Salt water?
No, I guess that's the newest thing. Everybody's doing the salt
No,
water pools.
how do you do that? What do you get pumped in from the ocean?
Yeah, we
Salt?
come from the ocean. No, you buy this converter, and then you just buy lots of salt and muriatic acid, and you pour it in your pool.
Every time you
How
go
long-
to the
how long
every
you
time
had
you
it?
go to the restaurant, you steal things of salt off the
You know,
table.
a salt shaker. Yeah. So, how
You mean regular
Okay.
salt?
No, you're right. It's like ocean salt. You put the salt, the chemicals in. It's like
Hurricane
a regular
hit?
pool.
You mean what they use for the streets?
No, might be, but
Well, I don't know. What is it, Kimberly?
it's salt water like the ocean. You add salt to the water.
Salt in the water. Now, there,
Now, where'd you go again?
Apparently, adding salt to the wound.
it's a lousy service that she has in Oklahoma.
Oh.
You know, and plus she's in the middle of.
I think it's probably the hurricane on your guys' side.
No, we're very stable here. We're all
yeah.
crystal
Oh,
clear.
I could see
Yeah,
all
you keep
three.
on bouncing.
I could see
Actually, it's going to
them.
be sunny. It's going to be sunny
Yeah,
here all week.
we're all
We're
we're
going
all.
to be sunny all week.
Actually, there's a drought here, and where we are. Where's
Big
the
time.
drought?
Big time.
Hey, you know,
It's not going to be a drought for long.
yeah,
Why?
that's right. Because you're going to get rain.
Because it's all coming
No,
up
we're
the
not-
coast.
No,
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 coast.
it's going out.
We're not getting it.
It's hooking
They're,
back.
they're pissed off. We're not getting the rain, which we need. You're
Well,
right.
we don't need it that much. Right?
Yes, we do. You said there's a drought.
Do you know that Oklahoma has more
New
lakes than
Hampshire,
any other
one
place
year,
in the U.S.?
They had a water ban on it.
Really?
They have a water ban on in October. Are you kidding me?
Speaking of that, I was down the dump.
Transfer
Brand new.
station.
It's brand new.
You're sad.
Transfer station.
It's
You were
brand-
sad,
it's
or you were
brand
at
new.
the dump.
Did you see it?
I go there every Tuesday and
No,
Thursday.
it's nice. They
I
did
go
a
there
nice
all. I
job.
live there.
No,
I
they
pick
did
through
a
the
nice
trash.
job. They did a nice job over there.
Yeah, I go there at least once a week.
Wow, it looks like a Sonic drive-in.
Transfer station.
Yeah, it looks like
Not a dump.
It looks like a Sonic drive-in, though.
No, they did a good job.
Did a
yeah.
very good job.
Oh, good.
Yeah.
What were you there for?
I just had to get rid of a couple little things. Though.
Like what?
Just
Some
know,
shit out
like
of your
a
yard.
grill, like a brand new grill. Or?
no, I did
He
try
threw
to
out
get
some
rid
of
of a
your
grill.
shit out of your yard.
No, what happened was he had a grill and there was mice in it, and so I had
that was brutal. That was unbelievable.
I had to throw it
You
out.
didn't have a grill. You had a brand new grill.
It was a year old.
That was brand new. Used probably a dozen times, maybe.
Maybe 15 times. I
All
would
right,
say.
brand new.
Well, I had a grill
So
out
what
on
happened
our.
was the mice went in there.
Oh my God, they're nasty. You get birds in there and shit.
Yeah, but
mice.
the mice went. They built a nest in there.
So
I had
a
one.
normal guy like myself gets it all the time. I open the thing up, light the thing on fire, burn the mice, fry them, and you're done.
What about all the grill? What about the?
He is one of the guys who works for him. Come and get the thing and bring it to the dump.
Yeah.
I don't think he brought it to the dump. I think it was brand new. Okay.
He wouldn't bought it. He wouldn't bought a new grill.
Hey, I had the same thing happen to me. I went out there, go to lift it up, and the birds had made a whole nest inside of it. I said, "Oh, that's it. Time to get a new one." Took it out by the curb.
Yeah.
Waiting
Yeah, I told you.
for the
you
both
guys are
ways
fine.
pickup.
No, you can get sick from that stuff.
And so,
freaking 500 degrees. The
Hey,
temperature.
so I,
It depends on what you're cooking.
within 15 minutes, it
I was
was.
cooking mice.
Hey, within
I was
15
cooking
minutes,
mice.
it was gone. Somebody had taken it, and I guarantee you, when they got that summit and lifted the lid, they probably wanted to bring it back.
Hey, Kimberly, I want to tell you. I know we have a mutual friend. Well, she's more of a friend than a friend to me. She's just like a
Acquaintance.
not an acquaintance. She's like I don't know what she is actually. She's always like breaking my balls. But anyway, I would.
Kimberly is or this?
No, her friend. And so, because she said, oh, the next time you come by, I'll cook your dinner, stuff like that. So I've been driving up and down 95. You know what I mean? Because she lives in, I think it's South Africa. Where she live?
South Africa?
South America. South.
Talk to me.
Well, hold on. No, South Carolina.
When you're driving by, what are you doing in South Carolina?
Well, I'm going to Florida back and forth, that type of thing.
Sheldon Island.
What? What is it?
She's an awesome cook. She's an awesome cook.
Okay, so that's what she said. She's an awesome cook. But anyway, what was I going with that? I even forgot. Oh, so because I wanted to invite her and the family up here, but for the hurricane. But
you can't do that.
Oh God, I got space.
Well, we got the mobile units.
Yeah, we get the mobile unit. We get the 2 condos in the back.
Yeah, that's true.
So
right.
we get space. It's not like we don't have space.
Jimmy's place must be empty by now.
Yeah, Jimmy's place is empty.
He's a big celebrity now, so he's moved up.
Yeah. That's Jimmy.
Did you take
Jimmy
over
and
the
Paul.
presidency?
No, Jimmy and Paul Pot Talk want to learn anything about politics. They're right on it, and
I'll stick with Matt and Kimberly.
they're pretty knowledgeable. Those two.
Please.
Well, I'm just.
Hey, did you hear
saying.
about Kanye firing all his staff? He went off. They said he went ballistic after his Kim got robbed.
$10 million worth of jewelry.
I
Are you
think
shitting me?
I smell BS.
And no police video footage of it. You know,
Yeah, I
no
smell
video
some
footage
BS
of any
there.
of it.
There's no video footage of you either, Kimberly, because you're, we can't even
She
see
always
it.
disappears.
Yeah. Well, I think. What do you got? Comcast out there, Kimberly?
I think she's has dial-up.
Yes.
I think
I mean,
dial-up.
She's on two
she's
cups
in a
on the
very-
screen.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I
there you
know.
go.
I mean, what computer do you have, Kimberly? I mean.
I mean, a very knowledgeable political person like herself should have top shelf equipment.
Exactly.
Top shelf equipment.
Kimberly,
Like Matt. Let's get top shelf. Matt.
Matt's all.
Matt never disappears.
Yeah, he looks like Wolf
Yeah,
Blitzer.
oh, yeah.
Doesn't he?
It's like Wolf Man Jack.
No.
It's like
Wolf.
Wolf Man
He looks
Jack.
like Wolf Blitzer. You know, if you think
I
about
told you we have Cox.
You have what?
What?
What, Kimberly?
Cox, C-O-X.
Hawk?
Cox?
Not cock, Cox.
Oh, Cox. Well,
What the hell is Cox? I've heard of Cox, but
no,
not Cox.
it's Cox. It's
Cox.
no, it's not Cox. It's Cox.
Cox.
It's a what do you call it? It's a cable
Is it like-
company.
is it like
I mean,
Fox? It's
who
like
would even
Fox?
want to have a cable company in Cox?
That's what I'm saying.
You know what I mean?
People like us will make fun of them.
Exactly. We
We're
have
in California. Really good cable company.
well, that's it's so good that we can't even see you. We have
You guys can't even
yeah, you know
say
what we
it.
have?
Spit
You
it
know what
out.
we have?
Come on,
We
boys.
have- We
Come
have
on.
we have Comcast. Exactly, right? And they're good.
Oh, I bet you have it.
Oh, we do.
We do.
Definitely.
Yeah, it's stable.
Better than Cox.
You can have your Comcast while I have my Cox. Okay?
You're better than your Cox,
Well, I'm
man.
just saying, you know, it's
What's Matt? Matt, what do you have? Matt looks good. Matt looks good.
yeah, he's all stable.
Yeah, what's he got?
He looks like
I
he's
have
frozen.
I have MediaCom.
The fuck is?
It's called MediaCom. That's our cable company here. I'll tell you
Okay.
what, they've been pissing me off lately because they've been crashing across the whole
They are.
Midwest.
And you're right, they all suck. Every one of them.
What I don't like is
Pole yesterday.
they crash like crazy.
Not in the pole, on the pole. Hanging on the pole yesterday.
Last
My
weekend it
Comcast.
crashed like crazy during the show, and then it kept crashing, and I was like going, what's the deal here? And what happened was they had the whole Midwest was down. When I went on their down detector map,
The whole Midwest.
the whole Midwest, all of
That's a lot of. That's a lot of.
all
that's
of
a lot of
Chicago, all of Minneapolis, throughout the Midwest here was down. You look
No,
at
I don't
it,
think that Minneapolis is in the Midwest, is it?
yeah.
I think it's up further.
Mid northwest. Mid northwest.
Yeah, Minneapolis, St. Paul, the Twin Cities. We call
It
them the Twin
doesn't
Cities.
mean upper Midwest, southern. They call it the Midwest.
He's
It's
giving us.
before the West.
He's giving us a geography lesson, like you know.
You're not gonna be.
All right, yeah. All right. What, you want to spank us or something like that?
Yes. Yeah.
Minneapolis, St.
Hold on,
Paul.
let me
they
get
call
my
them Twin
hand.
Cities.
Let me get my paddle. Hold on just a second.
No, but you know,
Is that Minnesota?
it's
Isn't that Minnesota?
we lost Kimberly. We
Here's
lost
my
Kimberly.
paddle.
Yeah, we lost Kimberly. See?
Get a hand grenade.
Am I back?
No, you got to change it. We got
Your voice is back.
Yeah, your voice is back, but
your beautiful
Cox,
face isn't.
Cox,
Your Cox ain't
it's
back.
not working too well, Kimberly. Cox.
You're not
cable,
on Fuse,
you know.
but you're on TS.
Oh, you're on TS. You're on TS.
Tough shit.
No, that's TeamSpeak.
Oh.
Yeah, that's our virtual studio. That's how we roll. Yeah. So, speaking of rolling, so what do you do during the day now?
Actually, I'm up. That's why.
Oh, the big guy. See the
Big guy up there. He's cut about 1,000 trees down, and he bought us a
There
log
she
splitter.
is.
And to being the neighbor I am, they're helping him stack it,
Good deal.
chop it.
Wow.
You know, I'll need a hand someday. I'm sure he'll be there.
Oh yeah, he's a great guy.
Good guy. Yeah.
Great guy. Great guy. Great guy.
And like I said, that's how I got a hold of Louis. He said, Louis been calling in? I said, no. By the way, now that you mentioned it. No. And he said, wait a minute, Horseshoes is over. So he get on the horn and made it happen.
No shit, really.
You don't know, he's a big guy. No. I wouldn't want to mess with him.
Yeah, he's a big guy.
I wouldn't mess with him.
Big guy.
But, he got on the horn, and we got a hold of Louis, and he will be here next week.
Oh, nice. Very nice.
I don't think Kimberly's ever met him or, her.
Have you met Louis, Kimberly?
No, I've not met Louis.
It's www.hotsfault.com.
What about our
Paisans.
Yeah,
Paisans.
we got some stuff over there.
He's got some good jokes.
He does. He's a funny guy. He's a funny guy.
Well, supposedly, Matt, he's going to be here next week. We'll see.
Good.
Remains to be seen.
But so Kimberly, actually tonight, Kimberly, doesn't want to offend everybody's feelings, right? No, I mean she's like that.
No,
and so she says that I will be on. She sends it to her friends and things like that. I will be on Night Talk with Matt Hazley and Joe Roxx, right? And then she puts Straight Talk with her name and my name all at the same time.
She did that before. And then
different marquees. No, different marquees.
She did that last week.
I know she did it last week.
But she was supposed to say, you said, what about Coach? You didn't mention me at all.
Right. So, anyway, I had to.
I don't see marquee.
So, what I did, Kimberly, is I made my own.
Oh, okay.
For Kimberly.
To show her how you do things. How things are supposed to be done.
And so when you take a good look at that, Kimberly, and I think you'll get my point. Basically, when you get a chance.
Okay, you did it 2 hours ago. You did it. I need this like the day before. Okay.
No.
I love it.
Wow.
Oh, he doesn't even realize that was him.
Wow.
Oh, wow. It was just like, that was classic.
I did it right ahead. Wow.
What?
I don't do this.
She just said you. She just did you. It was her imitation of you.
Hold on. A picture of me?
That's right, Joe.
No, it was her imitation of you. Every time somebody sends you something, you go, hey, I don't have all day sitting around waiting for your stuff. You got to send it to me the day before.
No,
I think she gave you a shot. Am I correct, Matt? She gave him back a shot?
There should have been a drum riff after that.
Right. I'll fix her ass. I'll fix it.
He'll fix that, he said.
I learned from the best, right? I learned from the best.
I know last week. Hold on. That was a video thing I did for her. I didn't cut and paste some fucking bullshit.
Oh, he's butthurt now. Boy,
you
I
might
tell
as
you
well
what.
put talk time with Val.
It's stinging.
Talk and everybody else.
Val, Matt.
Should I get some?
You got to put.
Get a little bit. Yeah, he's a little butthurt right now.
No.
You hit a chord.
I don't want to confuse the people.
This was
you must have put on the air with Mike Allen.
This was all brought up last week. Man.
He doesn't want to confuse the people.
Yeah.
I think the people are already confused in this nation.
Well, that's what we're here for.
Yeah, we're trying to straighten things out.
That's right.
Okay?
Because you even said, what about the coach? No one mentions the coach.
Right, and
Okay, Coach needs the marquee.
I'll put that. But I did that.
I'll make him one. I'll make him a marquee. You'll love it.
I'm sure you will, man.
No, I did that. Okay.
Put Hillary's
Phone
boobs on there for
shaming
him. He's a
Phone
boob girl,
shaming
you know?
and Michelob Ultra.
Yeah. You see how
Love my Michelob Ultra.
you know what I'm gonna do? You know what I'm gonna do for us? I'm gonna bring that screen down so they're the same level as us, so we don't have to look up to them
No,
too.
we should just swap screens. We should be on top.
We
I
can't.
like it on top.
No, we can't.
I like it on top.
It's the computer's on the ladder.
Well, we'll put it on a freaking...
No, we should bring the screen down on the desk.
Oh, okay.
So this way we can
Like,
look
that's going to
directly.
fix it. That's a man's way to fix everything.
What? Kimberly, what?
Hello, honey.
'Cause you're up on a ladder, right?
We're looking up at you.
We're looking up.
You
at
put me there, not me. I didn't put myself there. You put me there.
I'm gonna show you how.
I'm on top of her, Sibby. I'm on top of her. So I'm good.
Well,
Yeah,
in the
you might-
replay, Coach, you'll be happy to know.
Go ahead, pal. Talk to us.
Talk to us, Coach. Go ahead.
Drink some more beer.
Go ahead.
Yeah.
Who?
Talk to us.
Matt's not drinking beer.
Matt doesn't drink beer.
I drink beer. I'm going to drink a lot more beer, honey.
By the way, Matt's show's on 7 days a week, and if it's
I thought it was
radio,
on 9
he's
days a
there.
week.
That's his new promo.
Nice.
Hold on. I'm going to take a picture of you, Kimberly, and Matty Boy, right? And then I'm going to post it. How we have to look. Look at this. How we have to.
Hold on.
See, look at that.
Are you shitting me?
Yeah, that's what I'm
That's
saying.
what we're getting?
Yeah, that's it. There you go.
No, that's got to change. That's got to change.
It's got to change. It's got to change.
It's got to change.
I feel like.
Hey, did you see the picture of me and my little princess yesterday? Wasn't she cute?
Yeah, she doesn't like that stupid those things that you have in your house.
Yes, she does.
Speaking of which, you were talking about the things earlier. What happened with that?
What things?
Well, the outfit she had on last week with the openings here.
Oh yeah, well we went through that already.
Yeah, but we didn't finish it, did we? I mean,
well, it was just
you said you saw somebody.
Well,
with
no,
them?
I seen somebody in town
with them
on Tremont Street,
right?
And I was going to go up and ask her if she knows Kimberly.
See, yeah, but you didn't finish it.
No, I don't walk up to people. Kind of shy.
You think she knew her?
Who, Kimberly? I don't know. We have a lot of fans now over here.
I mean, I think personally somebody saw that, and they went out and bought that because she was wearing it.
Because you don't really see those kind of shirts in Boston.
No, not at all.
Not at all.
And you've never seen them.
I've never seen them.
And all of a sudden, Kimberly was one last week, and
then the following week I seen the lady with the
same thing on.
Yeah, it's, I didn't want to say did you
Hey, do you know Kimberly?
Yeah, do you know what kind of shirt that is?
So I'm gonna keep an eye out for that stuff now.
Well, you won't see it up here. We already discussed that.
We
though.
just saw it though.
No, I seen it in town. I didn't see it up here.
No, I meant up in the Boston area.
I seen it.
I'm gonna keep an eye out for it.
Yeah,
Chinatown and all that good stuff.
So do you guys dress up for Halloween?
Tremont Street.
It was on Tremont.
Washington and
downtown. Yeah. What was that, Kimberly?
Do you guys dress up for Halloween?
Halloween.
No. I pass out candy. My wife takes out my daughter. For.
Hey, speaking of which. Is your daughter coming on the big hayride this year?
Oh, I don't know. It's up to my wife. I really don't know.
I'll talk to your wife then.
Yeah, I don't know.
Because
I really don't know.
the big guy has a trailer.
Yeah.
And he puts.
And he's big.
Oh, he's great.
Yeah.
Super.
Yeah.
And all the adults walk behind it. Big. This is big trailer. He puts hay on there and.
It's like a 40-footer.
Yeah. And the kids have a ball.
It's huge.
Kids have a ball.
Yeah. Yeah.
And Rebecca's entirely welcome.
Yeah.
If I ever talk to Andy, I will because. The big guy said to me, to talk to anybody, let them know.
Okay. Yeah, managing all them. Yeah. Well, I mean, I'm just saying, whatever.
No.
All your bus stop buddies, right?
I have no bus stop buddies. I'm a loner.
Well,
I'm a loner.
I know. Well, we all are.
I'm a loner.
But anyway.
Yeah,
That's
seriously.
really nice of you to do that.
Talk to Andy.
Hey, Matt, we lost Ustream.
Yeah,
Hey, we lost Matt.
We lost Ustream?
Yeah, we just lost Ustream. Yeah, somebody texted me and told me.
Yeah, I'm trying to get the driver back up. It just restarted and it's blank. So where audio's going?
What?
Our Ustream audio's going?
No. I think that see, Kimberly doesn't pay much attention to when she's on the radio with us. She just gets all her fans worked up, and they come and look at her on the TV here.
No, I just got a text and I listened. Whatever. That's not true.
I don't
well, the audio's still going on Ustream, but
but me, okay?
Me and you.
Yeah, me and you. That's right.
Do you guys remember that Vietnam wall that was tagged? They caught those guys that marked up that wall.
No kidding.
The taggers, the face Did you guys hear about that? They caught them.
In Washington?
No, the one that was in California. There was the Vietnam Veterans Memorial that was vandalized.
No, I didn't. No.
I heard about it real quick. I didn't see the details and stuff, but
yeah.
Yeah, they're little punks. They had names like Phoebe, Noner, and Snake, and one of them was 24 years old. And they marked off and destroyed a lot of the names that were on that Vietnam, memorial. It's very disgraceful. I think they should cut off their hands. What do you think?
Assholes. Guarantee. Assholes. Yeah. I agree, hon.
Yeah,
I agree.
I mean,
but let me ask you a question. What's up with these stupid clown things?
What's up with the clowns, Kimberly? What's
going on with that?
What's up
with the clown thing?
It's happened all over the U.S., even at my daughter's school. There's been clown sightings. Yesterday in Tulsa, someone was walking his dog and was beat up by a clown. I don't know. It's just a new fetish this year. They said that, they've been trying to drag kids and pull them into the woods, but every year there's something new.
Well, yeah, that's what I'm saying about you said the Vietnam thing and how these stupid clowns.
What does it have to do with clowns, though?
Well, I don't know. It's actually one of the first ones I saw it on the news,
and it was reported, and I don't blame the cops. The cops said, well, they're not doing, at the time, they weren't doing anything wrong.
Right.
But now they're, like Kimberly said, they're starting to pull crap,
Right.
So at the time, we can't do anything because they're not doing, and they weren't.
I got a quick question though for you, Kimberly. Do you like that song, "Send in the Clowns"?
Where are the clowns?
Where are the clowns?
There ought to be.
It's a very old song.
Well,
yeah, it's a
maybe
good song.
next year.
You like that? Okay.
Yeah, it's a good song.
I like the song.
Yeah, who sings
Clowns'
that?
lives matter too. Okay.
Who sings that song?
Aye.
Who sings that song, Kimberly? She's on the WikiLeaks there.
I don't know. That's from the 70s, isn't it?
Yeah, that's an old one. That's not mine and Kimberly's age. That's your age.
No, it's probably Maddie.
That's your age, Joe.
It's not.
Probably Maddie's age.
I just keep my mouth shut. You know what I mean?
Kimberly, what's your take on the?
Hey, Coach, we'll just start calling him Daddy.
Huh? What? What was that?
What's that?
I said, we'll just start calling you Daddy.
Oh, well, I've been called that many
Now,
many
what's
times.
your take on the Red Sox making the playoffs? What's going on with that?
The Red Sox?
Yeah.
I don't know. I don't
Come
really
on.
care about the Red Sox.
Oh, come on, man.
Are you serious?
Yeah.
I don't care about the Red Sox. There's a bunch of fat people running around a field.
A lot of fat people?
Yeah, they're all fat. Do you ever look at baseball players, how fat they are?
Yeah.
Yeah, they're
They're
fat.
fat.
They are fat.
Come on.
They're fat. They can't even
Mookie
run.
Betts?
No, but they can't even run.
Of course they, what are you talking about?
You think baseball players can run?
Of course they can run.
No, they can't run. No, they
Bradley Jr., Mookie Betts, these kids are all in tip-top shape.
maybe some of them, but after a couple of years, they don't.
David Ortiz is having
Big
a
Papi.
Hall of Fame. Is having a Hall of Fame year.
Yeah, and this is he's
40
retired,
years
and
old.
he's retired. He's
Yeah, he's
retired.
40, of course. He's going out
And,
with a bang.
and then what's he gonna do?
Be on TV and be rich. He'll be doing all these playoff games and everything
Steven Sondheim, he's seeing Send in the Clowns.
Okay.
Who is it?
Thank you, Stephen Sondheim.
I don't know her.
It was
That's
written in 1973.
That's a
Ah,
guy.
you look good.
Yeah,
70,
that's
she said.
Send in the clowns. Let's do
There
it.
ought to be clowns. Well, maybe next year.
Yeah, that's a good.
I can tell you what's going on in the world in the U.S. We hired a Muslim dictator leader named Obama who has destroyed our respect for our flag, our national anthem. That's what's wrong. That's why we've got crazy clowns running around.
Okay, well, let me tell you something. Okay, you're right. I'm not gonna argue with him.
I'm not gonna argue with him anymore.
It's like talking to a piece of cement. You're just not gonna,
Talk to that beer boy.
Yeah, I mean, all right. You're
Empty
right.
it first.
Yeah, no, you're right.
Coach, I gave you some homework like a month or two ago, and you never did it and brought it back. Any faxing, really? Come on, I've been giving you some homework. You haven't done it.
You're supposed to,
I mean, I'm gonna be the principal. I'm gonna get my little whip, and I'm gonna just
Whoa,
ching.
wait a minute now. Wait a minute.
She did give you some little homework to do.
I,
In all fairness,
in all fairness, I'm not going to get involved with politics.
no,
You know that.
I know.
I don't get
Yeah, but
involved in
she did give you homework
But
to do, and you didn't do it.
No, because I'm not getting involved in politics.
Oh, but you're supposed to be a fact checker.
A fat checker?
A fact?
Oh, no.
Check facts.
Or a fact checker.
Like they say, they. Who the freak is they?
That's
right?
why they want
Who
you
is
to do
they?
some fact checking.
No, they're the ones that say they.
I don't know.
I don't know either. I am not going to get involved with politics.
I don't know.
Never have. Politics and religion, I just do not do. All right?
And who do you talk to with? Your dog? Who do you talk about it?
No,
I don't know what to talk about. Yeah.
He sags his
I
pool.
drink my beer, sit by my pool,
Yeah.
go in the hot tub. I talk to myself.
He sits in the hot tub all day long, right? Pretty
No,
much.
most of the day. Yeah.
Most of the day, he sits in the hot tub.
All right.
Yeah.
I talk to myself.
Exactly.
Nobody else knows anything.
Yeah, that's right.
Knows anything.
You're the only person that knows people.
I go to the bus stop and they don't know nothing.
No, nobody knows something.
Nobody knows nothing. So I just
Actually,
go
to
in
be,
the pool, go in the hot tub.
actually, I'm going
relax.
to take up a thing around here.
Okay.
I'm going to go to all the houses here.
Okay.
Because I want to sign a petition to get the street paved.
Well, that's a good point. Because you
Because there's
realize,
grass growing through the street.
yeah, and you realize that like right up the street from us,
Yeah.
they have city water, city sewerage,
Yeah,
all that stuff. What are we? Something wrong with it?
I don't want
Hey,
city
Matt,
water.
did you
I
hear
don't
that
want
the
city
FBI
sewage.
lost boxes of Hillary Clinton's emails?
What was that?
That
We're
the
talking about
FBI
municipality, and you
Lost.
basically
She don't care. Hillary's got septic system in her house. She's got septic.
Hey, I put Hillary's picture up in my house. Did you see her picture?
Yes, I did. Yeah,
I think it's a very accurate representation of her.
But when she becomes president, you're gonna have to take all that stuff down.
Exactly.
No, I'm not. If she becomes president, there's going to be a civil war. Mark my words.
You've got to
respect the president.
It's the president of the United States of America.
Right.
If she becomes president, I think we'll end up being in war with Russia. The way they're talking.
Correct.
Yeah, I agree. But if he becomes
should be dropping
president,
drones
we're
on
gonna
all
have
of
a
us.
nuclear war with the Middle East. If he becomes president, we will have a nuclear war.
They don't have any
in the Middle
bombs.
East.
They're talking about.
No, they don't.
They have more than we do.
No, they don't.
Okay.
They're talking.
The
Hey,
thing about it is, everybody says, well, they're not going to do that because they're going to only kill their own people. They don't care about killing their own people. They will kill their own people to kill you.
they're talking right
About all
now.
these freaking
But you got
terrorists.
40 guns. I'll put a red light in my thing so they won't come
Okay,
over here.
all right, you're right.
It'll be gun-free
We
zone.
got a red candle. Let's put that red candle.
What about I have a candle going, Kimberly.
red candle.
For me and Coach, see it? See the candle? Kimberly? Oh, can you see it?
What's the candle for?
Actually, I'm over here. See it? That's me.
Smells good.
It's a Macintosh apple candle, Yankee candle.
Yankee candle, Macintosh, smells nice.
Yeah, it smells like an apple. You know that smell?
I know the Yankee candles. I like them.
Yeah, they're from New England, right?
Yes, it's correct.
Yeah, listen to this. Yeah, are they from New England?
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah, well, Yankee candle.
Like Yankee. There you go.
Yeah, Yankee candle.
I think they're from like Maine and shit like that.
I think so. No, I think they're from Massachusetts. I believe they're from Deerfield or someplace like that.
I'm not sure, to be honest. But they're Yankees, so we're Yankees.
Yeah, we're Yankees. Actually, speaking about Yankees, I'm going leaf peeping this weekend. I'm going to peep.
Supposed to be peak.
Yeah, it's peak this weekend. Are you peaked out there?
They don't have leaves out there, do they?
Do you have leaves out there, Kimberly?
We have a ton of leaves, yes.
Yeah, do they turn colors and stuff?
No.
A lot of trees and stuff.
No, but do they turn colors?
Do the leaves
Yes, they turn colors. They turn red. Yeah, beautiful colors.
No, they don't.
Well, I got to see.
I have a Bradford pear tree in my front yard. It turns beautiful flower.
A Brad Pitt?
A Bradford pear.
I know what she's talking about. And you said flowers, honey, but how about the leaves?
It also flowers, and it also turns the leaves, red, green, all this.
No,
I thought you had cactuses out there and stuff like that.
Not in Oklahoma.
Oh, now
That's the desert.
Does the tree produce pears?
Not the Bradford, but I do have a pear tree.
What kind?
I never heard of a tree.
I have, yeah.
I don't know what the brand of the pear tree is that we've
What are you, a
had.
horticulturist?
Is it?
It's on the side of my yard.
Yeah, it produces pears. That actually you said. Is it?
But not a Bradford pear does not produce fruit. It's just really pretty flowers.
Right. Exactly. But
My point is, my wife bought me one of them once.
A tree?
A pear tree.
beautiful flowers.
That's a song. A partridge in a pear tree. Go ahead.
And
that's for Christmas.
And I says to her, why would you buy me a tree that does not produce fruit? Because the Bartlett and the Azul pear trees do the same flowers.
I don't think you should say anything about the Jews.
Okay, no Jews allowed.
Yeah.
But they produce the same flowers, son, but you get fruit off them. I have one right. I brought you some pears.
Yeah, they're awesome.
Yeah, I got a bunch on there now.
You bit into them and there was no juice in them. You know, I like that.
It's so awesome.
What?
You need to water it more.
Yeah, you need to water the thing.
Anyway,
No.
actually,
I like that.
Actually, his beautiful daughters. How old is she now?
4. I used to bring him to his wife, and she
used to make
Pear
baby
stuff.
food out.
Yeah, pear stuff.
she
Yeah.
used to make baby food stuff on it.
Pear,
You got to pour some Michelob Ultra at the base of that thing, and that'll be a great tree.
See, he's a wise guy, isn't he?
I'm going to take a picture of this for next week. You'll see it.
It's loaded with pears.
Yeah.
I think I see Joe there in the morning.
Yeah, take it with that flip phone of yours.
When I'm on up.
Yeah, that flip phone, that's worked real good.
It's between him and I, the tree, and I think he's there in the morning stealing pears.
Yeah.
I'm gonna
And a
keep an eye on
partridge in a pear tree, you know?
It's
But
probably,
anyway,
it's probably Guy.
they both flower, but only the Bartlett and the Azul you get fruit from. They both flower, not really.
Yeah, but there's other kinds of pears.
You know, it's probably Young Buck coming over there with that ball and chain around his leg.
We'll go through the whole thing. I'll go through the whole thing if you want. You got Bosch pears, which is a fall pear.
That's not. Yes, it is. No, it isn't.
Oh, yes, it is. Yes,
No,
it is.
A Bosch is a
Bosch.
fucking tool.
What the freak are you talking about? You're gone.
What? It comes in a blue box. It says Bosch. A Bosch.
Yeah,
Is that
there's more than one Bosch in the world.
They also make what are they? Shock absorbers and windshield wipers.
Yeah, this is the Bosch Air. Go into Bears and you'll get a list.
It's an automotive pair.
It's right. There you go. Good way of putting it, Matt. It's a fall pear. It's got like a rustic look to it, and they're very delicious. They're very.
Really? I'll have to try some.
I'll get you some. How's that?
All right, that'll be good. Kimberly,
how's the cow? The cow getting fat or what?
Yeah. What about your cow?
He's getting fat. He's about 900 pounds right now.
So I sent you a picture, Kimberly, about those little cows. What'd you think of those little cows?
Oh, they're so cute. I like them.
Yeah,
I couldn't eat one of those. They're cute.
Yeah, Matt wants to just put one in the bun.
Yeah, mini steaks.
I want to know what Kimberly's thought is about veal.
Oh, I don't really like veal. It's too rich. I don't like what they do. Putting them in real tight and they can't move. I don't agree with that.
No, that's only milk-fed baby veal.
I'm not sure about that.
Yeah, I'm sure about it.
Isn't that what they make gyros out of, or what do they call it?
Milk-fed baby veal, they put it in a small pen.
If you say it, I trust
No, milk-fed.
No, you're right.
No, milk-fed baby veal, they put it in a small pen, and all they do is feed it milk. And once it reaches the size of the pen, yeah, that's it. That's done.
Just like these chickens that cage laying chickens. They're in a cage their whole life.
Right.
And all they do is lay eggs, and they can't even move.
Yeah, or the other kind of chickens that Purdue makes that have they can't walk because their breasts are too big.
Yeah, I've had them.
What big breasts?
I seen her walking down the street.
I've had. No, see,
he makes fun of it.
I know. I grew up on a
how would
farm.
you like to be able to do? Not walk around?
I grew up on a
if you're
farm.
a chicken.
These beef birds are fed so much fat and so much grain. They grow so quick. They grow to be like a 5-pound chicken in 5 months, 4 or 5 months, and they just can't. I've had them. I've butchered them. I lived it, and they can't even move when you pick them up to kill them because they're all freaking fed. Everybody says, "Well, why don't you?" I had laying hens, and why don't you do that to the laying hens? Well, they're not raised for laying. They're not raised for meat. They're raised for laying. Oh, they're skinny. They're all skin and bones.
Right. Laying hens and meat hens are two different chickens. You're right.
Exactly.
Right.
But the meat birds, like 4 months, 5 months tops. I think Matt was saying.
Well, you don't want to eat an old chicken. It doesn't taste good. When they get old.
That's true about anything old, Kimberly.
They can't move.
Kimberly, anything old you don't want to eat, right?
Okay, I'm learning.
I'm not old.
No, I'm just saying.
Joe, don't even go there.
Meat birds are only 4 or 5 months old.
What was that?
We were talking about you eating something that's old. And Joe won't even eat something. What are you talking about?
No, I'm saying like old bread.
We're talking about doing is going down and servicing the queen.
No. Oh God!
See what I mean?
If
I told you, wouldn't even go there.
Not talk about that.
Yeah, don't even go there.
Yeah. I'm talking about.
You don't want to get me going.
No, I'm talking about. But I think Oh, I just want to ask you a question because I'm not a farmer, right? So you three are farmers, right?
Yeah.
I have a farm business. That's true.
You ever milk a cow?
I've milked a cow before. Yes, I have.
Can I
Yes,
ask?
I have.
You're hesitating.
Well, because you three farmers are talking about
What I want to know is who is the idiot back that said, "Oh, let me drink this."
The milk?
Yeah, I mean, whoever's the guy that first discovered it, I go milk this cow and drink it. I mean, really?
Well, woman's breast. You drink woman's milk, right?
No, you don't.
Of course you do.
Who drinks that?
I do.
There's some people that do. It's a fetish. It's crazy.
You
What are
do?
you talking about? It's milk.
No, it isn't.
It's milk.
It's them little kids' fetish.
No, it's not milk. You pick it up at Shaw's?
It's milk.
What aisle do you get that in? Breast milk in Shaw's.
You can get it. You can
Some
get it
women
in-
sell their breast milk online. You can buy it.
Exactly. Yeah.
Oh, that's
Really?
sickos.
Exactly.
Yes.
I bought it.
Yes.
I know that.
You bought it?
I know that.
He got it with his pear tree.
He bought it.
Wait a minute. Before I
ask your question.
I want to ask you a question. 3 farmers here. How does a chicken have an egg?
Well, they don't need a rooster to have one. All chickens have eggs.
Oh, really? I didn't know that.
No, a lot of people don't know.
Yeah, they only need a rooster to make it fertile.
Right.
No. All they're for is, like Kimberly said, to make it fertile. That's all. What? Women have eggs.
We don't need a rooster. All we need,
Right.
we don't need a rooster to make an egg.
No. But how do they have the eggs is what I'm saying.
They all have,
they
all
have them in their
females
body like a
and
woman
female
does. Same
chickens have
thing.
eggs.
No,
Only
you're not
women
getting
don't
what,
have
hold on, you're not
Only
getting
woman
what I'm
doesn't
saying.
have a shell.
No, you're not getting what
They
I'm
sit there and they go,
You're not getting what how does an egg form with no male is what I'm trying to tell you.
The males have nothing to do with it, like Kimberly said. The male
don't
is just
need
to
a male.
fertilize it. The male is just to fertilize the egg. That's all he does.
But what does that mean, though?
That means that it can turn into a little baby chick.
Right.
You can't have a chicken, a little baby chicken, unless you got a male. Otherwise, it's just an egg.
It's like a woman.
Hold on.
Women
So
have eggs,
run
right?
that by me again one more time, please, Kimberly.
So women have eggs. We
I'm
have
not
eggs.
talking
we
about
don't-
women. I'm talking about chickens. 'Cause
A
I'm
chicken
totally
has
fair.
eggs, and they
Yeah.
only need a male to make it fertile, so they can have baby
Fertilize.
chickens. Otherwise, all you're gonna have are eggs, and they're never gonna turn into baby chicks if you don't have a male.
So
Saying the same as women. Women have an egg. They have eggs, but if the guy don't
Correct.
have sex with her,
He doesn't have the sperm.
they're
The
not
sperm's
gonna-
not gonna fertilize
But
the
that's not
egg.
what I'm talking about, though. So when the eggs are when you buy the eggs, right?
Yeah.
Aren't those chickens inside those?
no.
There's
They
nothing
gotta-
inside.
No,
The
It hasn't
male
been
didn't-
fertilized yet.
The male didn't shoot off inside her. Okay.
How would it get through the shell?
it
No,
doesn't.
there.
This is before.
Wow. The
It's
shell's
the
not
sperm
on there.
swims
Well, I don't
up.
know. I'm just asking.
Did you not have sex ed in
You know,
fifth
a
grade?
lot of my people want to know
Well,
about
I'm
this.
telling what Kimberly and I are telling you.
Okay, go ahead.
Did you
Kimberly.
miss sex ed in fifth grade?
I know.
Kimberly? We didn't
didn't have
study
chickens then.
about friggin' chicken eggs,
Didn't
okay?
have chickens then.
Okay.
We used to raise them. We used to.
So an egg is supposed to
You
have
had
something
more
in
chickens
it.
back then you did in my era.
It's just like a lady when she has an egg, it
Right,
comes
that's what I
down,
said.
and if she doesn't get fertilized, it doesn't
No.
turn into a baby.
If there's no
She
fertilizer,
she has her period every
it
month.
moves on.
Okay, so what happens to the egg then,
When?
Maddie?
It's just an egg. And you cook it, eat it, or boil it, or whatever
No,
you want to
no,
do.
she's-
It's just an egg.
No,
Yeah.
out of a woman.
Oh, out of a woman? It
Yeah.
just.
Then they-
Kimberly could probably tell you that one.
You have your period, it comes out. That's it.
That's it.
Right. But now, a lot of people, it's a good question. A lot of people don't realize that.
You know what my ex-husband
You
used to
do
say
not-
about that? Anything that has that once a month and doesn't die is screwed up. Every month.
No, I mean
You do
that's
not-
that's a normal question.
No, it's a very good. A lot of people ask me that question.
A lot. That's a normal question.
And the answer is, like Kimberly said, and Matt, and myself, you have to get laid
It's common sense.
to have. Yeah, that's pretty much right.
No, it isn't, Kimberly, because clams don't get laid, and they have to make other clams. Okay,
I thought we
Kimberly.
were talking about chickens.
We are talking about chickens, but you just said that.
That's a good question.
Thank
also.
you.
I know-
Thank you very much.
I-
See, you might know about chickens. I know about clams.
Yeah, clams aren't farm animals, so I know about sheep.
Well, you can. They can grow
They're
on a
animals,
farm.
They're animals. Yeah,
No,
no,
well,
they do. They actually do.
Well, yeah. So, I mean,
That's
so,
a good
so
question.
basically, you
But the
three-
chicken thing is on. It's
So-
like Kimberly said.
So basically, you three, right, just
ahead.
ganged up on the city guy. Basically.
No one ever beat up.
I don't know. But he's showing off his stuff, right? He's showing off his
stuff.
fancy
I got stuff I
phone.
can show off.
He's showing his phone.
It
and
says
stuff.
PMNT, whatever that means.
Yeah.
PMUTN or some stupid.
He's showing off the stuff. You know what I mean?
But anyway,
His-
Kimberly
It
explained
says honk for
best you
Trump,
could.
drive into a tree for Hillary.
Well, guess what?
It was a
It's just the
bumper
way it should
sticker
be,
my son
backwards.
saw in a car.
It was just the way it should be, backwards. It was all backwards.
Yeah, it was
Anyway,
backwards.
we're overtime. We're overtime. Hold on. We're overtime tonight. So I can't believe that we'll die pretty quick. Think about it.
Too quick.
Well, if you think about it.
Too quick. We didn't have no.
Yeah, we didn't have no breaks.
That's a good one. Liar, liar, pants on fire.
Ia
No,
is
pantsuit.
on assignment, and so she is.
Who is?
Ia. So
Okay.
she won't be. Her segment won't be here. But Kimberly Hobbs and Tina Catulli, Amy Shafalo, and Sarah O'Rourke. send their, and they should be coming up shortly with that. As soon as Matt stops. See, you can't do anything on his show. You know what I mean? He gets offended. Yeah, he gets offended. Right.
Call in.
Yeah. He gets offended. You know what I mean?
In.
And you go, oh, wait, I can't hear you breaking up. He's that kind of, yeah. Shh. You're breaking up. Call back, caller. Yeah. Anyway, I want to thank Joyce's, 32 Ferry Street. Joyce is my choice, right? For hair, taking care of my hair and stuff like that.
Yeah.
Louis Hot Sauce Vault. Louis, thanks for calling in. We really appreciate that.
Well, he said next week.
Well, my deal with Louis. Here's my deal with Louis.
I
With
want
Louis, I would advertise for him, and
You
he was
do.
supposed to call. I know. He's supposed to call in every couple of weeks with a joke.
I talked to him about that tonight.
Right.
That should start happening next week.
Right.
Let's see.
Yeah. Well, we'll
If
see.
not, I'm gonna get the big guy out.
No. Yeah. You want the big guy. Also,
I'll mess with him.
Legal Seafoods and E24. Thank you for that. And again, Kimberly, thank you for coming in. Aggravate me. And
We love you, Kimberly.
You're welcome.
Coach, Maddie, thanks for coming in. Appreciate it. And
Maddie!
we'll see you guys next week.
And let's hope all our friends on the East Coast are safe.
Yep. Well, we're safe, right?
We're safe.
Yeah, we're just gonna.
Well, not in the southern part. In the northern part, maybe, but not the southern.
No, it's supposed to go out in the Carolinas.
It's going to the Carolinas. Yeah.
That's
yeah.
the fun.
No, I mean, yeah. If you're down there, be careful, everybody.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Good luck. Hopefully, it doesn't turn out as bad as they're saying. They're talking major devastation.
Major. Yeah.
Major
So I hope and if you need a place to stay, we got.
I might.
What?
When I go to Florida.
Oh, yeah.
When I go to Florida, my place is going to be gone.
Well, yeah.
It's going to be
insurance.
gone. Saying it's going to be gone.
Insurance.
I didn't get insurance.
We talking about that.
Yeah.
Anyway, have a great weekend, everybody. And if you see something, say something. Good night, everybody. Good night.
Good
night.
night, folks.
Are you hangry? Know the signs. Uncontrollable yelling.
Why aren't you egg rolls?
Hallucination.
Sushi.
Pants discomfort.
I hate you, pants.
Hangry. It can happen to anyone. Fortunately, there's E24, the app that tells hunger to shut up.
Egg rolls. Thanks, Snoop.
E24. In my medical opinion, it's the best way to order food online, baby.
Hi, this is Amy Shafalo, and I'm coming to you once again from beautiful Northern California. So, we're going to talk a little bit today about size. Does size matter? Well, size and shape does matter when we're talking glasses. Wine glasses, that is. Glassware influences the way we perceive wine, the color, the aroma, the taste. So the quality is key. Fundamentally, there are many wine-friendly options out there, so you can find a glass that balances the aesthetic appeal with what you can afford and actually how much space that you have in your cupboards. In general, I'd like you to look for a thin-rimmed, large bowl that will hold at least 12 ounces, and that's for your reds. They need to taper off slightly at the top and balance in the hand well. Clear glass is going to let you see the wine's natural color. And when you see the color, it just brings it all together. I don't want you to get distracted while you're sipping the wine either. So a large bowl helps it when you take in the nose of the wine. Keep your hand on the stem so not to smudge or warm the bowl. Now with sparkling wines, those glasses should be tuliped or long. They should hold about 6.5 ounces of fluid. And so you can concentrate on the aromas and the bubbles. So keep in mind your budget while you're shopping, and you'll be able to find something that's going to accommodate your needs. Just what I've described today, nicely priced. So, until next week, I want you to tune in to Joe Roxx and I on Night Talk on Thursdays at 10 p.m. Eastern on Armed Radio Global. And I want you to enjoy every amazing day until we talk next week. Ciao!
Route 106 Motors is the home of fine pre-owned vehicles. Experience a no-pressure sale with a family-friendly atmosphere. Route 106 Motors has been practicing the same simple philosophy of low prices for over a decade, and it has brought us great success. Recently, while other dealers are closing their doors, Route 106 Motors is expanding. We are a wholesale dealer, and we own the property and pay cash for all the vehicles. This allows us to sell to the consumer for a lot less than the average dealership. We are a high-volume, small-profit dealer, and we pass the savings on to you. New changes have been made at Route 106 Motors. Stop by and check out our brand-new building. Route 106 Motors, located at 569 West Street. Check our website at route106motors.com and be sure to like us on Facebook to find out about all the latest deals and savings opportunities. route106motors.com.
Hey there, it's Dina from Beachbody. Welcome to Dina's Weekly Health Tips. Tonight, I thought I would bring you something fun to listen to. The benefits of sex. Of course, sex is healthy, but did you know that a good sex life can provide specific health benefits? It could make you thinner. Do you dread working out? I hope not, because I talk about working out every week. But do not break up with your treadmill just yet. If it's late and you haven't made it to the gym, don't forget that sex counts as exercise too. Sex burns between 75 and 150 calories per half hour. I did not know that. Gotta get in on that. A bonus, sex also may help your muscles stay lean in the process. It releases the hormone testosterone, which among other things is necessary to build and maintain bone and lean muscle tissue. You didn't know this was going to be such a good talk tonight, did you? It might improve your heart health. You're probably already aware that heart disease is the #1 killer of women. Eating a healthy diet and keeping your cholesterol low and sodium in check are great ways of staying in top heart health. But so is having sex. Ladies, get on that. It can also help you get a better night's sleep. It can boost your immune system, and it can improve your mental health. And we all know our mental health needs to be improved. So I hope you take this into consideration, and everybody go have a great night of sex and burn some calories and get healthy. Thanks for joining in. Thank you, Joe Roxx, for having me. And as always, have a healthy night.
And now, another fresh insight from Roger Berkowitz, President and CEO of Legal Seafoods.
If your wife can't take the time to test your tuna for purity, then why should you take the time to come to a complete stop before letting her out of the car? Just saying.
Legal Seafoods. If it isn't fresh, it isn't legal.
This is Sarah O'Rourke. You can catch me live for all of your modelling, fashion and nutritional tips direct from the UK every Thursday on Night Talk with Joe Roxx, 10 p.m. Eastern. You can catch all the highlights from Milan's Fashion Week and all the pictures that showed some of their best outfits worn on the catwalk by some fabulous models. Take a look at the link on the Night Talks with Joe Roxx page. Model, who's 22, was viciously trolled on the internet after coming second in the Miss Italy contest. She's a size 14 and is a naturally curvy lady, and she looks absolutely stunning, and she's very diverse, very beautiful. Emma Watson creates her very own chic and sustainable fashion wardrobe, and hopefully you can shop for it too. So if you check out the link on the Night Talks with Joe Roxx page, you can check out some of her lovely items. She looks very sophisticated and she looks very glamorous, and some very nice clothes, I must say. She posts some of her snaps on Instagram. You want to find out how to add 30 fruits and vegetables to your diet every single day, or build a business from home, then please check out Joe Mumpreneur on Facebook. All of the topic links can be found on the Night Talk page with Joe Roxx.
Hey everyone, I want to tell you all about an amazing salon. Joyce's, located at 132 Ferry Street in Everett, Massachusetts. Joyce's specializes in the latest techniques in coloring, styling, cutting, and beach waves. Joyce's features Sukesha all-natural nutrient products in organic color. Joyce's full-service spa and salon located at 132 Ferry Street, Everett, Massachusetts. 617-387-6688. Specializing in you.
Hi there, everyone. This is Amrit Ruparan bringing you another segment of Cooking Corner with Val. This week's episode, Halloween. I have 3 amazing little nuggets for you. One of them is googly eyes, homemade, so you can avoid the gelatin. The other is apple bites that look like little tiny mini monsters. And the third are little Halloween Rice Krispie treat pumpkins that are so cute, so adorable, and so easy to make. You'll think that, anybody you serve them to will think that you bought them in the store, but nope, they're homemade. So let's get right down to it, shall we? I have been so excited to share this recipe with you. I'm telling you, as these googly eyes were setting for the past 24 hours, I kept walking past them and giggling with pure delight. I kept asking them, "Are you looking at me? Are you looking at me?" It never gets old. The great thing about making your own homemade vegan googly eyes is that not only do you now have something to decorate your upcoming Halloween treats with, but mainly because these googly eyes sold in stores are actually made with gelatin. And if you're someone who is trying to avoid animal products, how on earth are you supposed to eyeball your cupcakes and cookies this holiday season? See the predicament? I got you covered. Now, let me answer your question as you review the recipe ingredients. Corn syrup? Really? Yes, really. It helps with the texture and firmness of the eyes. Don't want to use it? Omit it, but don't yell at me if they aren't as cute as mine. Don't want to use cornstarch either? Omit and sub in arrowroot powder. Again, you were warned. These are silly. They're easy to make, and best of all, they're allergen-free. No nuts, no gluten, no soy, nada. Just green apples, sunflower butter, sunflower seeds, a strawberry tongue, and a batch of homemade googly eyes. This is always optional, but 100% recommended. The great part about making these eyes is that you will have a ton left over, and with Halloween approaching shortly, these babies preserve rather well and get you through the holiday season better than you ever imagined. Just store them in an airtight container and they're good to go. They boost these simple apple snacks into silly apple bites. I'll have seconds. Make snacking fun by turning regular apples into silly apple bites. Your kids will be begging for more, and you won't help but smile at that fun creation you just made with your own 2 hands. Now, lastly, I have a great surprise for you. I was digging through my stash of Wilton baking pans and ran into the ice cream cookie bowl pan that I had completely forgotten about. Turns out it's pretty damn perfect for making a realistic shaped pumpkin when filled with Rice Krispie treats. To make these, all you need is your favorite Rice Krispie treats recipe, the Wilton ice cream cup pan, and a few small helpers eager to celebrate Halloween. Alternatively, if you don't have this pan, you could always just roll the treats into a ball with your hands. While you're melting the marshmallow and butter, add a little orange or red, yellow to create a nice bright orange color. My favorite way to make Rice Krispies treats: 6 tablespoons of butter, slightly browned, a splash of vanilla extract, 10.5 ounces of mini marshmallows, 6 cups of Rice Krispie treats, and voila, you've got it started. For more recipes like this, you can go to my Valenissimo Armed Radio page or log into Night Talk with Joe Roxx on Facebook. And of course, as usual, stay tuned to Night Talk with Joe Roxx every Thursday night at 10 p.m. Eastern for more of these fantastic recipes. That's it for me tonight, folks. I'm signing off. Tune in next week for another sweet treat with Cooking Corner with Val.